It's really easy. Of course it's part of the family thing. Although I've been listening to the Czech Philharmonic all my life, I only came to conduct here the first time last year, but fell in love with the orchestra and was so much looking forward to coming back. But I just didn't think it would be so soon. I know there's this strange time where normally conductors are booked 3 years in advance. And this, I think, I was asked a month ago. But it's what it is. None of my actor friends know what they're doing in August, ever, in this month. We're just getting a little bit more like real life. And, of course, the unmissable opportunity. Last week, I put my first foot into the water in Munich, and we played, among other things, the Mozart Grand Partita, but with 3 meters between each player. And that's difficult. This is it's like blowing smoke signals over a mountain to each other. Of course, you can do it, but the problems are huge. So, to come here and for people to be sitting on stage like a normal orchestra together, it's almost like science fiction for us. And of course, we chose the program very carefully because obviously we wanted to have music of profound, deep feeling, but we wanted people to go out feeling that it was a celebration. But the last song of the Mahler, for instance, it's almost unbearably moving, and we realize that's why we're musicians, because these things you can't say, you just have to hear. One of the great ideas here, and a typical idea from David Maracek, if I might say it, is to include the Czech Student Philharmonic in here, to have 2 orchestras. I knew they would be good, but I didn't know just how good. This just sounds like an extremely good professional orchestra with younger faces. Although actually, lots of professional orchestras are very young these days. Not many of them have 14-year-olds in there. But actually, what I said to them today, look, I can ask you everything I can ask the great orchestras in the world. And I know you'll be able to do it. Maybe I have to ask you twice. But they can do it. And it's a real tribute to the musical education here. Because in many places, to go to an orchestra like this, you would not expect this standard. This sounds to me, for instance, like the Verbier Festival Orchestra, which is an orchestra from the very best students all over the world, trained by the Met musicians that's there every year. It's that kind of level. And I would gladly do a concert in the evening with them. Because they tell me, actually, this is the first time the orchestra will have played after dark in this hall. Because it's always done with moderation, with speaking. But actually, no, you can give them just about anything and ask them to play. So I hope I will come back and see them too. Well, look, of course there's many wonderful things. And the fact that both of us were there every day, all day with the kids, all the time, with them home, even doing schooling from home. I cooked a lot. I did a lot of new recipes, and it's a bit scary when my 5-year-old daughter's saying, well, Dad, are we going to have Gordon Ramsay tonight? As opposed to, we're going to have pizza. Now she knows the recipe books it's coming from. But it's interesting. Look, she learnt at 5, she learnt to ride her bicycle properly for the first time. Because also, I think, because we were there to really watch and help, maybe it wouldn't have happened, or maybe one of us would have missed it. We've been together. We've all been doing bike rides around the forest, which we can now do. Lots of reading, lots of Netflix, but actually a lot of time together. And so, look, very happy times with desperate worries. What a mess the United Kingdom has been, and for the arts, it's a desperate time. We worry for our orchestras, our theatre companies. There's a certain number of really well-known theatres in my country who have already gone bankrupt and closed forever. And we're fighting very hard for this not to happen to orchestras. But look, we all have to be there together, and we're all trying to work on this. So underneath everything, there's a desperate worry about what it will be and how will the world be. It certainly won't be the same. But coming here, it does make you optimistic, I must say.